everybody, welcome to my video today. I'm going to dive in for you guys and do a paper pumpkin project. And I have to be honest, you guys, I have not done a paper pumpkin project in probably 2 months. I just have gotten busy. One of my paper pumpkin kits, I started to do the project, it was the donut one, which was super cute. And I started to do it, I even started to film it, and then that was right at the end of summer and it was right at the end of school. And so I got super busy and I never finished it. So I want to share with you a couple things that you can do with your paper pumpkin kits. If you're not able to get to them, sometimes things get really busy during the month and you don't always get a chance to do them. So I want to share some tips with you with that. And then we're going to do this. And I have maybe another project instead of doing a card. I think I might have something else that I want to do. So let's just take a look at the paper pumpkin kit this month. If you're not familiar, paper pumpkin is this cute kit that comes to you every single month. It's $20 if you do the monthly subscription, and that includes shipping. So it's pretty amazing. And even though I haven't gotten to do these the last couple months, I still love getting these because you get so much product with them. So this month you get 2 Stampin' Spots, and my last couple kits have come with 2 Stampin' Spots. So I think maybe we're getting 2 now. So you get Soft Sky and then Tranquil Tide. And the great thing about these is you can re-ink them with your normal re-inkers. So these are great to go if you're traveling, if you're going on a road trip, if you're going on a little weekend trip and you want to take some craft supplies. Super nice to be able to take these Stampin' Spots. And then you always get a stamp set. And this month is this really cute one. It says hooray, love, thanks. Has some great sentiments and I love that. So we have that, and then it comes with some instructions. So these are the cards that you can make, and then you just open it up and it has the exact instructions on how to make everything. So this month in the kit, we have some glue dots. I always set these aside and I use them. There are then all of the pieces to make your stuff. So there's some wood veneers. And then there's 2 sets of washi tape, which is really nice. I love washi tape. And then you get your envelopes. Here's all the envelopes. We're going to make some different size cards. Here's some dimensionals. And then these are all of your card bases and all of the things you're going to need to make the cards. So we're definitely going to dive in. We're going to make a card and maybe one other project. And then that will be fun to do. We'll use this and I'll show you guys my process and what I end up making. But let me show you guys what I do with kits that I don't get a chance to make. So here is that donut kit. And what I do is I just take a plastic bag. You can see I started to kind of use the stamp set, and here's the instructions and all of the product. And I just put it in a clear bag, and then what I can do is I can either label it, donut, paper pumpkin kit, or what I like to do is just label it like winter kit. Like this is one of the ones from last winter, and it was that really pretty, the snow scene, and you kind of layered everything together and it had the snowy hills. And so here's my envelopes and my card bases and all the items to make that. And I can just put them in these bags, and then I just have a basket that I kind of set aside, and then I can do that with my daughter. If I have a little bit of downtime and I'm just wanting to make something quick, I can pull it out and I have all the product in these little bags. The other thing that you can do is write on your box, like summer project. So what's nice is even if you make these cards right here, and you don't get a chance to use them if they were more summer themed and I never got to use them during the summer, you can stick them in your paper pumpkin box, label it summer cards, and then next summer you'll have summer stuff already ready. So that's a really nice thing to do with the treat bags, or like the donut treat bags would be super cute to just label like spring, summer, treat bags, and then next summer, spring, if I needed something quick, I could just pull those out and use them. So let's get started. I am, like always, I'm going to pull all of my stuff apart and lay it all out so I can see it, and then we'll dive in and we'll make a card. Started. I was going to make an alternative project, but I actually think I'm just going to make 3 cards for you guys because this kit is so cute, and I want to show you a couple different ways you can make the cards different than what the package says, but that will still be quick and cute. So I'm going to start with a piece of the pink card base, which is right here. The nice thing about this is the inside is white, so when you write your stuff inside, you don't have to worry about it. So then all I did was I took the heart image and I punched it out. So we're going to save this for another project. We'll set that aside. And then when you are looking at this piece, it has these 3 like tabs on it. You're just going to want to take that off. So then on the ends, we're going to flip this over here, and we're going to use this like little grass area, and we're going to put that right here on the bottom. But what you're going to want to do is take your bone folder, and I separate them, and then kind of with my nail, or you could with your bone folder, I separate the pieces, and this is going to give this a little bit of dimension when we put it on here. Looks like this. So then we'll just take our tape runner. We're going to put that right on there. I have a little bit right on the end there. I wasn't far enough down with my adhesive. So we'll just take your finger or an adhesive remover, or I have this little sanding. And then what we're going to do is take this square right here, and we're going to put this in the window here like this. Okay, so the very next thing we're going to do is take some of our washi tape, and we're going to stick this right at the bottom. Now you could hang it off the edge and fold it under, or what I'm going to do is just put a strip of it at the very bottom. The great thing about washi tape is if you don't get it, if there's like a little fold or crease in your washi tape, it's really easy to just smooth out. So then what I'm going to go ahead and do is put this on some foam tape, because I think it will look really nice popped up. And for that, I'm just going to use some of my 3M tape right in the middle. And then we just have a couple of these wood veneer tulip tops, and I'm going to use 2. And we'll just stick them right down. You can move up your little grass a little bit if you want to make a little bit more dimension on that card. And then we'll take one of those tabs that we had pulled off, and we are just going to stamp Hello Friend on here. So let's go ahead and do that in black ink. Oh, that's my white ink. Let's do black. Now, we can either do it like the card picture has it, where it's just right over that green, or we could even do it down here on our washi tape. I will do it right layered over this green, which is a little bit different than the picture, but then that's a great simple card that you can do. So now let's do the next one, and we're going to use that heart. So you'll need your blue washi tape, the heart, the love veneer, and then the pink card base. And this one is going to be really simple. We're going to take this pink and this green strip, and they're stickers. So that makes it super simple. Right in the middle here, we're just going to layer them. And then let's take our blue washi tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear the tape to start it, because I want a teared look on it. I don't want it to be super straight. And then I'm going to tear it again, and we're just going to layer some blue washi. Just like that. We're going to put some foam tape on the back of this heart, of course. Grab our stamp that says you. In black, we're just going to stamp the U right under the washi. We'll layer this right over our pink and green strip. And then with our wood veneer, love, we're going to layer that. When I'm using these glue dots, what I like to do, here is another tip for you guys. I pick them up with my craft knife, and I layer those where I want them to go, and I press them down. That's the key, to press these down really good. And see how they're kind of overlapping those wood veneers? That's okay. So then we peel off the back. And then we're gonna layer this right on the heart, right over the washi tape. And that's really all you have to do to this card, which is really nice. Thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Wink of Stella. This is another great item that you can use with your paper pumpkins that kind of step them up. And when you first get your Wink of Stella, you're going to want to take off this round circle and then screw the top back on, and that piece in there is going to pierce it. And so you're going to want to tighten that, and then you just give the barrel part a little bit of a squeeze, and you're going to start to see that shimmer kind of pull down. And mine always like kind of has a little bit of a mess right when it first starts. A lot kind of flows out, but I just work it around the brush and then you're good to go. And what you can do is just put that Wink of Stella right over your wood veneer, and that is going to give you a little bit of sparkle, and it's going to step this card up. And then just give that a few minutes to dry, and then you'll be good to go to either put it back in your box if you're saving it, or file it away to use, or get it in an envelope to send right away. And that will give you a little bit of shimmer on that card. So let's make our last one, and we're going to use the Wink of Stella some more for this last one. This is one of my favorites because it has this watercolor look on it without all of the work, right? Like I don't have to try to work to get that. But I want it to be a little bit more realistic, like maybe I did work for it. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking my Wink of Stella and putting some shimmer on this. And then just flip your brush over when you're working with it. Then just take it and flip it over, and you'll find that you have plenty of liquid and shimmer on this brush. You don't have to push real hard, but if you want to get a little bit more shimmer, push your barrel a little bit and it will get that flowing. So now there's shimmer all over this watercolor wash. There you can see it a little bit. And you can even layer a second layer on there if you want even more shimmer. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let this dry. I'm going to take this stamp, not that one, this one, here it is. And it's these little plus signs. We're going to use the black ink, and right on the bottom here, we're not going to worry about if it's perfect. We're just going to add some color and some black ink on the bottom there. Fold that back up. And this one's going to be really simple. So then we'll take the other sentiment in our stamp set, and it's going to say, "It's your day." So hooray, it's your day. We'll take another one of these white tabs that came off there. This is not how the kit shows you how to do it. It's just how I'm doing it. Doing it a little bit different. Hooray, it's your day. And then what we're going to do is take this wood veneer and we're going to press it down into our black ink. Okay, so now that it's pretty dry, you'll want to be careful with it. We're just going to stick that right in the middle. I just used my tape runner. Press that down. You can see I got ink on my fingers, but that's what makes it fun, right? And then we'll just take a little piece of foam tape and we're going to pop up "It's Your Day." And then on "It's Your Day," what I'm going to do is take my paper snips, and over here on this end, I'm just going to make this a little flag. Hooray, it's your day. And it has that shimmer on it, which is super fun. So these are the 3 cards I ended up making. 2 of these were a little bit different than what they had said in the kit. And even this one, you could totally take your Wink of Stella and a little bit of, let's use let's see what color would match that really well. How about Berry Burst? Pinch that ink pad together. Grab a little bit of that Berry Burst right on your Wink of Stella and add it right to your wood veneer. So the other thing I'm doing is adding a lot of color up top and then pulling it down with the Wink of Stella, and then that's giving me a darker look up top and a lighter look on the bottom, which is adding a little bit of shading. So then the other thing you can do is just add a little bit of that color and that shine right over those tulip, those flowers that are flat, that aren't popped up. Just a little bit. Changes the look of your flower a tiny bit, gives you a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of a watercolored look. And I don't even worry about staying in the lines. I just add that shimmer. It's going to dry and then give you a really pretty look. And then if you want to get that color off your Wink of Stella, just take a piece of scratch paper, wipe that off, and then add a little bit of shimmer to your stems. And the Wink of Stella, it's $8, and it's a great tool to have that kind of adds a little bit of color when you want it to, a little bit of shimmer. I love watercoloring with these. I think it gives you more control than an aqua painter, and it just really allows you to step up your project. If you're using your Wink of Stella with your Stampin' Spot, what you'll do is go ahead and open this up. I like to just cut on one end and leave one end with the sticker on it so the lid doesn't get lost. And then what you can do is just actually take your packaging, your paper pumpkin packaging, this clear packaging, save that, and then just smush your ink pad right down onto your clear packaging, and that's going to give you a little bit of ink to work with. And then use your Wink of Stella to get into that ink and do the same technique we just did. So that's also another option. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will leave a link if you want to sign up to get my paper pumpkin. You can use the link below to sign up. You can either get a monthly subscription where it just comes out every month and you get it sent to you. You don't have to think about it. Or you can get a prepaid subscription, and you can do that in 3 months or 6 months. I have an exclusive Facebook page I have been absent from the last couple months. I'm gearing up to get posting on that again. I share alternative projects and photos, and it's a place where we can share and help out. If you get a kit and you're like, I'm not sure what to do with this, there's always ideas on how to use these kits, and they're wonderful. So you get to be a part of that exclusive group when you get your My Paper Pumpkin from me, which I would love for you to do. So I'll leave a link below. If you want to get one of the prepaid subscriptions, you can go over to my website where they will be listed. And then I hope you enjoyed seeing these cards. I love the way they turned out. I'll have a photo on my website if you want to check those out, and I hope you're having a great day. Make sure you come back on Friday. I will be sharing some Project Life things that are happening in my office this summer and what I've been doing. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you guys later.